women love attention. Remember, they love attention more than they love sex, more than they love food, more than they love oxygen. They cannot go without attention.
I was just trying to work out when this happens. I've never met this guy, and he's been harassing me for months.
Girlfriend, the friend, they change her, dude. They change her personality.
This time I kept my headphones in and tried to ignore him.
Don't come near me. You don't like being stared at and watched while you work out? It makes you feel uncomfortable. Don't do it to other people, old man. The guy at the gym that I was staring down, yeah, I'm talking to you, man. Stop it. It makes women feel sad.
I hate all men, but when he...
Yo, I'm so sick of this. T.
So if we are still confused about how to get a man at the gym, this lady right here is a prime example of what to do. Number one, wear no underwear at all. And number two, thirst trap like hell. Stick your butt out as far as it will go and make it do it.
Before I physically show you guys what you should actually do, if you find a girl attractive in the gym, she's good looking, you guys have made eye contact a few times, she's kind of hovering around you, passive aggressively looking at you, you're working out in the mirror and she's working out, but she's kind of looking at you out of the corner of her eye. Yes, women do this. They slowly but surely give you little small choosy signals. They throw you little hints, right? Because they don't want to overtly take action. They don't want to come to you and say, hey, I find you attractive. They don't want to get rejected. And women don't like being told no, ultimately. So they'll do small little things, kind of like you're on a machine and then she's on a machine next to you. Then you go into another machine and somehow she's on that machine next to you, kind of by you. Then you're on another machine. She's still kind of hovering around you. She wants you to talk to her, okay? But you just got to kind of look at the signs and understand, okay, this woman is basically by me. So what you don't want to do, number one, do not stare, okay? If you're going to stare at a woman, you might as well just go up to her, talk to her. I got the 3-second rule I teach a lot of my clients. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. If you have not went up to her and approached her or talked to her, just let it go. Continue to work out, continue doing your grocery shopping, continue doing whatever you're doing, because now you're coming off as a creep. And now when we're like, okay, is he gonna talk to me? I mean, what is he doing, right? So if you don't shoot your shot, if you don't, boom, make things happen within 3 seconds, just let it go. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue on with your life. Because the longer you wait, the more you're gonna, number one, come off as a creep or a stalker. And number two, you're not gonna even go up to approach her because you're gonna be thinking all these different things. Maybe she's too attractive for me. Maybe she has a boyfriend. Maybe this, maybe that. You don't want to be her fan. And that's what all these chicks are talking about. Oh, you know, this guy is, you know, basically staring at me, stalking me, and he's a creep. Now, the creep word comes into play is guys that they don't find attractive. Notice how these women aren't really talking about dudes who are actually younger, who are actually good looking. They're talking about older men or guys that they just don't find sexually appealing. So they want to embarrass those guys for attention. So they set up their phone, and this trend is kind of going around. So guys, be careful out there at the gym. And they're setting up their phone and they're working out and usually doing squats, right? They're doing some sort of butt exercise that's exposing themselves a little bit. And they know for a fact, women know that guys are gonna look, right? This is why they wear these tight spandex leggings or these shorts or these really hot pink small booty shorts where it's just almost basically like they have nothing on. They know what to do to garner and get attention. Okay, and women love attention. Remember, they love attention more than they love sex, more than they love food, more than they love oxygen. They cannot go without attention. And the fact that they're basically filming themselves is actually pretty sad. And they're trying to make people seem as though, oh, look at all these guys, these creeps looking at me, and stop looking at me, creep. All they want is attention. Okay, so guys, what you don't want to do is stare at them. Do not be her fan. Listen, you're supposed to be a celebrity. She's supposed to be staring at you. So focus on your purpose. Make sure you're working out. Make sure you're getting fit and get out of there. Now, the next thing you want to do, the second thing, is just ignore them. Just ignore these females because most of them come there. If you look at women in the gym, they don't really work out like that. They come there to do what? Usually squats, right? If you go to the gym today, tomorrow, whatever, you'll see what type of exercise they're doing. They're just doing some squats. They're doing squats. And then pretty much that's it. Then they go home because they know the one thing that men want to see is their butt. Men don't really care about nothing else. So they know what their money maker is, quote unquote, right? Now, if you find a woman attractive at the gym and she's giving you choosing signals, and what I mean by choosing signals is she's kind of looking at you. She's staring at you here and there. Don't just be going up to random women in the gym and try to shoot your shot, right? Because it's rarely going to work. It might work here and there, but the odds of it working is slim to none. You want to break the ice. You don't want to just go up to her and say, hey, what's your number? What's your Instagram? What's your social media? Don't do that. You want to break the ice, all right? So go up to her and do this. And I've done this plenty of times. You want to ask a girl, hey, do you mind assisting me in my ab workout? I'm doing some sit-ups. Can you hold my feet? Trust me, women don't mind. I've done this dozens and dozens of times. You just don't want to go up to a girl and say, hey, my name is Darius. What's your name? Okay, hey, let's hang out sometime. And then you guys exchange contact information or you get her Instagram or whatever, and then you go about your day. That's not going to work because she doesn't really know much about you. She doesn't have any sort of physical connection. And that's what women mostly need. They need that connection, that reassurance that, okay, I'm quote unquote safe with this guy. So when she's holding your feet and you're doing your ab workout, what's going to happen is she's going to gain a little bit more safety, a little bit more feel good with you. And then when you're done, you can talk to her about working out. You can talk to her about, hey, so how often you come to this gym? So where do you live? What about this? What about that? And boom, you're in the game. So what you don't want to do ultimately, guys, is stare. Do not do this. You can ignore women if you want. Just say, you know what? I'm not giving these chicks no attention. And that's totally cool. But if you're a guy who's proactive, who say, you know what? There's a lot of attractive women in here. I'm going to shoot my shot. And it's totally fine. Don't let these women deter you from talking to other women or interacting or having any sort of conversation with anybody, men or women. All right? You're not a creep. They're just talking about guys who are really old or guys who they don't find attractive. They just want to throw on social media. They just want to, film them, talking to her and everything. No. Women who you just approach, once or something like that, they're totally cool with it. But unless you continue to badger them and go at them, and after they say, I'm good, everything like that, then that's when things could get bad. All right. So that's when the harassment could start. But one time, easy, quick conversation. If they ignore you or if they just kind of shoo you away, okay, keep it moving. Don't get discouraged. Don't let women make you feel bad and make you feel like, oh, me talking to a woman, it makes me look like a creep. I'm labeled as a harasser. I'm labeled as a loser. So I'm not going to say anything. You're not that type of guy.